Hey, my name's Chelsea Ryan, and today I just wanted to make a video about bullies and victims of bullying. And I know this is probably going to be, everything I tell you is probably something you've heard before, because it's all over. It's on Twitter, it's on Facebook, it's on MySpace, it's on Tumblr, it's on YouTube. Every day you see the same shit, but the thing that gets me most is that nobody's listening. It's so easy for someone to say, don't bully people or think before you say something, but it's very rare that people practice what they preach. It's very rare that someone will follow through with what they say and actually attempt to make a difference in our society. And you hear people every day are killing themselves or they're hurting themselves, and you know what, the majority of you, say someone is, cutting themselves because of being bullied or because they can't fucking take the pain that they're going through anymore. And you know what the majority of you will do? If they try to let it out, maybe on a Facebook status, YouTube video, most of you will fucking mock it, and that's a sick thing, because people try to tell society what they're going through, and they try to let it out in some way, and they're mocked for it. And it makes me sick to think that someone would have the balls, have the courage to do something like that, and they just get shot down. And they'll get mocked for that, but it takes someone to kill themselves for someone to realise. And even then, are they not going through with it? Even then, are they not attempting to help the situation? Yet they'll be fine with sitting back and letting whatever happens happen. And I cannot stress enough, and hear it every day, and it's becoming so cliche in our society, but you really have to think about what you're saying, because you do not know what someone could be going through. I mean, you could see someone and they could be always sad, or they could be grumpy, or they could be the biggest fucking smartass ever. And you'd think, clearly they do not care what people say to them, because they just continue to act a certain way that makes people hate them. But when someone's gone through so much in life, and when someone's been pushed and pushed to a certain limit by so many people all the time, you build up a wall, and it's hard to break through that once it's up. And it's like, once you're in a state of mind that you're so messed up in the head, you somehow find a way to make it seem like you're okay. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that people will say something to someone and they won't realise what they're saying. And that person could hold on to that for the rest of the day, the rest of the week, they'll still be holding on to that for years later, and you would have even forgotten what you said to them. So if you're not sure if what you say is going to affect someone or it's going to offend them, then just don't say it at all, because it's really not that hard to keep your mouth shut, and it might be the smartest thing you'll ever do. Because if something happens to someone that you could have caused, you say something to someone that night, you find out something happened to them, you're going to be living with that for the rest of your life, and it's going to come down to the fact that it was not worth it. And it's not fair on them, and it's not fair on their family that's suffering with maybe their son, daughter, brother, sister, maybe their niece, that are now in counselling, or they're suffering depression or anxiety because of something stupid that you said without thinking. And I just cannot stress enough that everybody has going to have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion, and no one is going to agree. No one's going to say, it's always going to be conflict, and it's just life, and it just happens. But if you have a problem with someone, or someone's doing something that annoys you, or you have a point to prove, then you make your point and you leave them alone. It's not necessary to continue something, or keep going on with something that's making someone feel so shit every single day until they're at the point where they want to kill themselves, they want to take their own lives because of something you're doing. If you have a point, make it, and just leave it at that. And I also want to say, to the people that are being bullied, it's hard, I know, because I've seen it firsthand, and I've dealt with people that have been through it, but you just have to look past it. And I know it's hard, and it may seem like I don't understand, but everybody understands. Everybody's been through something. Everyone knows pain. Everyone knows loss in some form. Some more severe than others, but everybody knows it. And some people deal with it better than others, and some don't deal with it at all. And some people they get to the point where they feel like they have no one. But I just want to say that even if I don't know you or whatever, I'm gonna leave links to my my Facebook or my Formspring if you'd rather not leave a name. But if you have an issue, I'm always here to talk. I'm going to attempt to help, have advice, because I'm not perfect at all. I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. I'm not going to sit here and act like I've never said anything that hurt anyone, but at least I'm here and I'm trying to make a difference and I'm trying to help people. And you know, I think the problem is that everyone's too scared to have a voice, and everyone's saying, well, you know, just one person is not going to help the situation. You know, I'm just one person. You know, what difference am I going to make? But you know, if everyone thinks like that, nothing would change. But you know, if each individual just pulls together, then you know, something great can come of it. And you know, it starts with you. Like, I know you hear it all the time, but it really does come down to your decisions. I mean, people are always going to do what they want to do, even if it's wrong or you find it immoral. Like, they're always going to do what they want to do. So you have to really find within yourself that you want to change. And if you want to change and help people, then you just don't worry about what other people think about it. You just start and you just follow it through to the end. Because you know, the people that are the offenders of bullying, you know, karma's going to come back and it's going to bite them in the ass, and I can promise you that. But if you decide to be a good person and, you know, just make a difference while you can, and, you know, maybe even just one day complimenting someone that seems like they're going through something, like they're upset or something, you know, it could change the whole day. And it's just something so little to you, but it could mean the world to someone else. And it goes the opposite way as well. I mean, it could mean nothing to you, but it could really hurt someone, sort of thing. So, and the ironic thing about this is, you know, this video, I know I'm going to get shit for it. You know, everyone's going to have an opinion, as I said, and some people are going to either say, yeah, it was good, or some people, you know, the majority of the people I know I go to school with, you know, they're going to be like, oh, they're going to bag me for it, you know. But I've got past the point where I don't really care about that anymore, and it's like, even if one person watches this video, even if one person sees it and they think, yeah, that's great, or they want to change, or they want to carry on, like if they are being bullied, or if they are bullying, if they stop, like just one person is enough. Like, that's enough change for me. But honestly, if you're being bullied, I just want to say that just hold on, because you know, people are gonna, there's always going to be someone, you know, there's always going to be someone that disagrees with you, or someone that just treats you like shit because they're insecure. And I know it sounds stupid, but really deep down they're the one with the problem. So if you just, every time someone kicks you to the ground, if you just pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you just think, it doesn't matter now, you know, like it doesn't matter, well, it could matter now, but it's not going to matter in 10 years from now, you know. And you use that anger, and you just use to drive, to like show that you're better than that, and that you can achieve better things than to let that get to you. And I just think that life is such a beautiful thing, and like if someone wants to try to ruin that for you, you know, you just know that you're better than them, and you're better than letting that like get you down. I just hope that everyone can just get on with their life, and I know it's hard, and there is help out there, and I promise you that if you just get through it, then you know, you're going to look back and you're going to be so proud of yourself. And you're just gonna, you could have kids, and you're just gonna let them know like that you went through that, and you know, and it made you so much stronger in the end. So I don't know, I'm rambling a bit, and I know I talk way too fast when I have a lot to say, but I hope that you could understand most of what I'm saying. And I know I say like a lot, I say it far too much, but you know, it's my first time really making a video like this. So I just hope you all took the time to actually listen to what I had to say, because you know, it means a lot to me. And yeah, I really hope that you try to put it into practice. And yeah, so to those bullying, just stop it honestly. And to those being bullied, just hang in there. I might be making more videos if this one is watched. So yeah, thanks for watching.